5 most haunted dolls with terrifying backstories. 4. Mandy. In a small Canadian museum, I encountered Mandy, a porcelain doll that had an unsettling reputation. Mandy was donated to the museum in the early 1990s by a woman who claimed she couldn't live with it anymore. She described hearing faint but distinct sounds of a baby crying in the night, and they always seemed to come from the room where the doll was kept. She also noticed strange movements Mandy wouldn't be where she left her. Out of fear, the woman handed the doll over to the museum, hoping to be rid of whatever was attached to it. At first, the museum staff were skeptical, treating Mandy as just another artifact. But it didn't take long for strange things to happen. Items near Mandy's display would go missing and reappear in odd places. Staff reported hearing footsteps echoing through empty halls and even claimed to feel cold drafts in the otherwise warm building. One employee, locking up for the night, swore she heard faint giggling coming from Mandy's glass case. The museum moved Mandy to a private room temporarily, thinking it would stop the disturbances. But the incidents continued. Lights would flicker, displays near Mandy's room were found in disarray, and objects unrelated to the doll were mysteriously broken. When Mandy was finally placed on public display, visitors began reporting feelings of unease. Some claimed her expression seemed to shift when they looked at her, while others described a sudden chill in her presence. When I visited, I tried to keep an open mind. Mandy sat on a small chair inside her glass case, her cracked porcelain face frozen in a seemingly innocent expression. Yet, there was something deeply unsettling about her. It felt as though her gaze pierced through the glass, locking onto me no matter where I stood. I had the irrational urge to avoid turning my back on her. The museum staff warned me not to stare too long or to disrespect Mandy. They recounted stories of visitors who left feeling drained or ill after spending time near her. Some even claimed to have experienced nightmares for weeks after seeing her. I couldn't shake the feeling that Mandy was aware of every word spoken about her. Photographing Mandy felt like a gamble. Many visitors reported strange distortions in their photos, as if the camera couldn't properly capture her image. Some photos even showed additional shadows or shapes that weren't visible in the room at the time. Whether it was technical error or something more sinister, I decided not to risk it. After leaving the museum, I felt a strange heaviness that lingered for hours. It wasn't fear exactly, but an oppressive sense of being watched. Mandy may look like an ordinary antique doll, but there's no denying the chilling aura she carries. It felt as though she had taken a piece of me with her, leaving me with an unease I couldn't shake.